stalling on that fence, he was like, yo, work, man. I'm like, I'm trying. The strong little motherfucker's not letting me go. And then there's always, Dan, you know what I'm talking about, there's always that other party, everybody's like separating, you're like, nah, I feel a little safer right here. Eric, you know what I'm saying. So you've seen a million fighters just hold on to the planes way too long. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. You're like separate. I'm like, yeah, I can knock him out, or he's gonna punch me in my bloody ass face one more time.
It was funny, you tried to elbow you and you got me pissed and you elbowed back. Yeah. I know, I want to people to elbow at me.
Oh, they don't want to play that game, man. If you want to play, just cut each other. I'll win. You better wrestle. If he didn't wrestle, he'd get KO'd. You think, Dan? If he doesn't shoot, I'll get him out?
Yeah. He wanted no parts of that.
I'd say, though, the two judges that gave it 50, I thought you won the fourth round.
Yeah, fourth round.
Yeah, for sure, definitive the fourth round, I thought.
So, and you got struck in round 3 as well. He didn't really do any damage to us.
Oh my God.
Fucking really beating him up on the feet. He held us.
Okay. Here comes your stick. Apologize. There's a lot of burning.
And as bad as the weight cut was.
A bit more. Apologize. More. So what does your mom have to say about all this, your decision?
So when I got offered the fight, and I talked to a few people, my manager, dude, and my girlfriend, and that was it.
Oh, no way,
I took it, and then they found out via social media, because I didn't even have enough time, because they were scrambling so bad to announce that they had found a replacement, that the UFC released it to everybody immediately. And they're like, what? My brother's asking my mom, they're like, no, that must be a rumor, that can't possibly be true. And then the UFC posted it right away, and it's like, oh, well, I guess that's not a rumor. But when we had the talk, the same talk me and my team, everybody had all week, it's like, man, you only get presented some crazy moments in your life like this that you have a sick feeling that you can capitalize on. And we went for it.
Well, we talked about that, remember?
Yeah.
About your heart and what you want. And
And once I felt, I was on the treadmill when I got the offer, I just felt that, what if I go in there and I get him out of there? And I almost did, man.
Dude, we also talked about too that you ended up like never doing it, like that. What if I should have done it?
Yeah, and that will. I'm the type of person, you guys know it just from even talking, but that will drive me mad. You know, that'll drive a person to do stupid things in their life. If I wondered what if. Even today, I know I said I'm not done, but even if I was now I can be like, man, I can put him as just another guy. I mean, RDA is one of the best lightweights to do it. Now he's on my resume, and I went 5 rounds with him. And did better than a whole lot of other people do.
Yep, to a split.
Coach is proud of you.
Who?
Coach.
Tell him I love him. Tell him I tried to punch him in the throat, but I couldn't find it. All he kept saying to me is, you're a tough son of a bitch.
And he is.
Yeah, he didn't get me, I'll give it to him.
That was a great fight.
He is tough. Nothing but respect for him. You know what I like to always think? And what I hold as small little victories in my head?
What's that?
Is who would rather do it again?
What do you mean?
Which fighter is more willing to go back in for another 5? Even though it might not be the winner that's willing to do that. Who's willing to face them again?
Well, you're just like Rocky from
I was
Philly.
like, I'll do it again.
Remember Apollo said there ain't going to be a rematch?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it is everyone fights too.
And I feel like every fight, everybody's like, nope, got past him. He's that guy. Same with Edson. You know that, Dan, right? Nobody wants to necessarily run back in there with him. Because even when you beat him, it sucks.
Hey, so what's going on? Alright, money, did you watch your fight? Did you watch your fight on TV or no? remember?
Is it clean or
Oh,
hard?
you played with Ashland at that river sport?
Talk to Dom. I did his face on
Yeah,
overtime.
you did it?
It was still pretty good. Well, don't tell my
Yeah.
I've had a couple in that area when I fought Barboza, we clashed there.
Getting stitched up.
And it overlapped really bad.
Okay.
They sutured me up in Abu Dhabi and it kept folding over it, and I had to have plastic surgery to remove that.
He fought good, huh?
No, you'll do fine.
So, but that was because it was like a triangle
I'm
like
home
cut.
tomorrow, so when we get home, I'll do something fun, okay?
Whereas I was wondering if this one's just nice.
Yeah,
Pretty straight. I think it was from the little knuckles.
Give me a kiss
But it's no big deal.
tomorrow, okay? Argy? I love you, honey. I love you too. Lucy at the bottom near you. Alright, calm it down.
As much fun as the mustache was, guys, I think November is it for it. It served its purpose.
Was it annoying biting with it?
No, I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, when they were reading the decision, I was jokingly fixing it.
Oh my god.
Brian, did you really just say that? You gotta be like the rest of these guys, and you just pretend you don't see anything. That's why I just keep my eyes closed. Take a little nap.
Yep.
I burned it.
Yep. You showed up for sure, champ. I know my knuckles in your face, I apologize.
I've had a few in there today. It's namely Brazilians.
It's gonna look nice. All right, let me finish. Let me close it up.
You're kidding me.
No, sir.
You're done?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm just trying to make it look pretty. Okay.
I was like, you are the fastest
No.
doctor in the world.
No, sir.
How many guys you guys get back here for stitches today?
Just you and your
No way. Oh, we
opponent.
definitely are fight of the night then. If nobody's coming back here, then ain't
Oh,
doing
you
it
don't
right.
you don't know yet? You didn't hear?
What's that?
I thought you guys got fired.
Oh yeah, we did. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I'm saying, well, we definitely deserved it if no guys are coming back busted up. You know, when I started bleeding real bad, I did at first, guys, think it was about to be stopped. But then it was never getting in my eyes.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't mind dripping blood. That's,
Dude, you've seen so many here. We never stop.
yeah, it has to be pretty
It's gotta be
gnarly.
like Diaz with his face.
Well, I
hanging out
got
on his-
stopped. I don't know if you can see the scar on through my right eyebrow. It was about that big down to the bone when I was in Brazil fighting. And I mean, my whole eye folded down. Like I couldn't see out of it because of the separation. I would have got TKO'd after they did it anyway, so it didn't matter if they stopped it.
You know that for sure.
No, because I'm crazy. Who knows? And it wasn't a third, it was one apiece. Oh yeah, I can hear that. That's good.
See, it's looking better already. You can tell. Just that one, huh?
Let me guess, Brian's filming it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you live, Brian?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no way, really?
Good thing we didn't say anything stupid. Then.
No, you knew the other camera was on.
Um,
There's been cameras on you all week.
I just want to say, Brian,
Uh-huh.
What's the shame?
that my elbow over there. And that to all the young kids out there, I have a really important message. Stay in school. Don't fight. But if you do, you should probably go and grapple a little bit before you fight. And also, if Sean Brady sees this, he probably won't because he hates you, Brian. Sean will be back soon because you are really the reason that I'm not afraid of anybody in my division, because when they grab me and try to grapple, I'm like, you're not as strong as Sean Brady. I literally thought that at one point during the third or fourth round. And I got back up and put my knee on the fence. Eric, I heard you saying slide that knee to get your base. And when I got back up, I was like, yeah, he's not as strong as Sean. I can probably get through this. Or as slick as Gerald.
Tomorrow, actually. I think the band's going tomorrow. Alright, I'm going okay.
Or Anthony, like up kicking Bolivia. Yo, how that timing on that double leg wasn't too bad though, right? I didn't drive through good enough,
Yeah.
but I got him on his ass.
No, that was a great takedown, kid.
Look at me, growing up.
All grown up.
I'm all grows up now. And Brian,
Yeah.
to the acting community, if you want to keep your face handsome enough to be on television and not be a color commentator for a fighting organization,
Well, that's a makeup store, brother.
yeah, don't fight. Pretend to fight on TV. Shout out to Charles Conwell, my stage combat teacher from UARTS. And to Brian Calvin, Jesse McElvain, Craig O'Brien, Steve Goudelunas, Jim, Ryan Cafaro. Who the hell else was at my house today? I've been hit in the head if I forget a lot of people. Tommy Felder, obviously. John Felder, my mom. I love you. Ashley, the little princess. She's probably dressed in if she was still awake, she's been wearing her monster costume, which is like a onesie that you zip up every day after school. Doing homework in a giant green fuzzy monster costume.
You gonna be here Tuesday? No. Next week? Next week. Here Tuesday. All right, let's do Tuesday.
Well, I'll be here the 28th, not.
How's the bruising gonna be on my face? Is my lips a little sore?
Hardly have a mark, man. You look like you could just go on camera tomorrow.
That's not true at all. I know that's not true.
Ashley, you don't, your lips are fine.
Yeah, they're just sore. Oh, damn cottonmouth I've had all week.
Just trying to figure out if those lumps were there before.
No.
Was it tough cutting this week?
Yeah, it was really bad. Ian Larios, my nutritionist, and Eric were in there. Brian,
Zach
thank
Candido's
God.
in.
He's in live?
Yeah.
Zach, happy birthday. And I'm sorry I didn't win, but I'd say that's the next best thing I could have given you for your birthday. I told you I'd give you a shout out later. I meant to say it on camera in the post.
He says you look more handsome now.
I'm still working on the 28th, don't worry. And I'm keeping the mustache. Tell Dana I gotta keep the mustache. They approved it, I think. Craig approved it.
We're sorry, did it?
Yeah. I think they were gonna say no. Now I don't think they could say no. It's from my dad, Craig.
He said, "Thanks, Bragg. That fight was a gift." Oh, brah. Sorry, typo.
I figured that.
Thanks, brah. I thought that was some inside joke with you. I was like, I'll just say.
No, Chang Chang is though. Chang Chang.
No.
That's what the sound of the Cold Stone ice cream shavers make when they're clacking the ice cream.
It's on your mind.
Oh yeah, that I could go for right now, some ice cream.
Shave the mustache, Chang Zhang. Chang Chang.
I know you can't-
He's got typos, man. I don't know what to tell you. He's fat.
He's excited. It's his birthday. His son is hilarious. Pa, are you sleeping here? Are Paul and Derek sleeping together? I'm so glad it's over. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, he's got a bunch of the stitches in already. They're just super clean looking.
That's what pros do, man. I punch faces.
I fix them.
He fixes them. What time is it?
7:47.
Oh, I love that. I love fighting in Vegas. If this was East Coast Philly, it'd be like 1 o'clock in the morning right now.
Yep.
Such a weird.
Okay, let me read Zach's before I say it in case he has any more typos. Oh, he actually put no typos. I think this paid better than a week of broadcasting work. You made the right decision.
Oh, by a whole lot, my friend.
Yeah, but we had that discussion. It's about that and it's about...
Yeah, it was about what just happened. You forget about the money when you're in there. I mean, I'm not thinking about what I'm making when he's kicking me in my liver. I'm thinking, this motherfucker's trying to hurt me. I'm going to have to get him back. And your coaches are yelling, it's your cage. And you're thinking, is it though? He's hitting me really hard. And I would D him up and I'd reverse him, but I couldn't get that head position in there right. And see, that's the lack of grappling that I had. Like, I'm normally good there, Duke.
Yeah, I know.
I'm normally hurting guys there.
But you just feel like a little tired.
I did land some good elbows in there.
Yeah, yeah.
He kneed me like 4 times, the inside of my thigh. And I pretended like it didn't hurt at all. And other than my arm, the most thing that hurts is
Dan.
the inside.
Do you have Ian's phone number?
If it didn't change, then I think it's...
Yeah, it's the same. I forgot. He texted me saying, do we want pizza? And I forgot to text him back, and I don't want to break this stream right now. Can you text him and say, yeah, to pizza?
I think it's Cold Stone is really number one.
Yeah, if there's a Cold Stone, I would take a Chang Chang ice cream. 'Cause that's the sound of the... What do you call those? Paddles? What would you call those?
What?
The things that they... Spatulas?
What are you talking about?
At the Cold Stone, when they slap
Yeah,
the ice cream.
yeah, they're pretty much just spatulas.
Yeah. It's like starting like these.
Oh, that's what I gotta do, just move it a little bit. Let's do some curls. I figured I'd be sore. Yeah, it's much harder to go 5 rounds when they try to grapple with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Dan hurt?
I think he fucked up his neck.
Oh, he did that earlier though.
Yeah, no, it was earlier.
So I don't feel for that one. But,
I was just trying to make you feel bad.
oh, thanks.
Sorry.
Looks like stuff on my lashes.
Wrong eye.
I need a massage.
I think your crew's too busy.
I know. They're usually good about it when I'm cutting weight. They take turns. They know I can't fight back. Take advantage. I'm not thinking about what I'm making when he's kicking me in my liver. I'm thinking this motherfucker's trying to hurt me. I'm gonna have to get him back. And your coaches are yelling, it's your cage, and you're thinking, is it though? He's hitting me really hard. And I would D him up, and I'd reverse him, but I couldn't get that head position in there right. And see, that's the lack of grappling that I had. Like, I'm normally good there, Duke.
Yeah, I know.
I'm normally hurting guys there.
But you just feel like a little tired.
I did land some good elbows in there.
Yeah.
He kneed me like 4 times, the inside of my thigh. And I pretended like it didn't hurt at all. And other than my arm, the most thing that hurts is
Dan,
the inside.
do you have Ian's phone number?
If it didn't change, then I think it's.
Yeah, it's the same. I forgot. He texted me saying, do we want pizza? And I forgot to text him back, and I don't want to break this stream right now. Can you text him and say, yeah, to pizza?
I think it's Cold Stone is really number one.
Yeah, if there's a Cold Stone, I would take a Chang Chang ice cream. 'Cause that's the sound of the, what do you call those? Paddles? What would you call those?
What?
The things that they, spatulas?
What are you talking about?
At the Cold Stone, when they
Oh,
slap
yeah.
the ice cream.
Yeah, they're pretty much just spatulas.
Yeah, it's like starting my knees.
Oh, that's what I gotta do, just move it a little bit. Let's do some curls. I figured I'd be sore. Yeah, it's much harder to go 5 rounds when they try to grapple with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Dan hurt?
I think he fucked up his neck.
Oh, he did that earlier though.
Yeah, no, it was earlier.
So I don't feel for that one. But,
I was just trying to make you feel bad.
oh, thanks.
Sorry,
Something stuck on my lashes.
wrong eye.
I need a massage.
I think your crew's too busy.
I know. They're usually good about it when I'm cutting weight. They take turns. They know I can't fight back. They take advantage. You know what? I know, like when I'm calling the fights, I'm always really worried that the fighters can hear us talking about them. I did not hear, maybe every now and then I could hear Mike. But if you're really fighting, like I didn't really hear specifics of what they said. I bet you guys can hear some things.
I couldn't really hear much either. That screaming does kind of block
Yeah,
muffle.
muffle.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
The
I think that works
screen was
then.
different.
So without the screen, you can hear.
When we did it in Jacksonville, there was one fight I remember, Paul. I heard you most of the fight. You and I felt like I was making adjustments off of some things.
Sometimes I almost,
What fight? Oh, Jessica I fight. I remember hearing you a lot.
yeah,
But I
sometimes
just
I'm
familiar with
worried.
your
I'm like,
voice,
oh,
so
people are going to think I'm like trying to help my friends. I'm just talking.
yeah.
It's all settling in. Now I'm going to feel like RDA, so don't worry, Jack. We're both in the same boat.
No. He was already that way when he got off the table. You've been resting for a while. You really
Yeah, the muscles are stiffening up.
put a beat down on him.
He's experienced, man. Like he would throw down with me to get me to think that's where we were going to be. And he was good with the timing. Strong. Knew when to rest. Like I could tell when he was tired, but he was strong enough to stay where he was and rest. It's pretty smart. Like he never overswung to try to TKO me because he knew that I would get right back up.
That is a mature fighter.
Raphael? Yeah.
I mean, no, we were talking about restraint.
Yeah, he knew when to pull back, yes.
That's restraint and maturity.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You could tell he knows how to. He's been through 5-rounders. But now this is my second. I feel like now, okay, I see mixing takedowns in for a 5-rounder, especially if you can rest on top. It's huge. Huge. You just stole a big part of that round. You didn't have to do anything. I see why guys do that. I can't believe it took me how many 20-some fights to start figuring that out. So I have respect for that style a little more now that I can kind of grind it through it a little bit. How bad do you think my rank drops, Brian?
1.
Yeah, I don't think too bad at all, man.
You go to 8, you were 7, right?
Yeah. Even 10, like I could deal with that. There's too many good guys up there that need to get punched in the face. Who's up there? It'd be fun right now. I still like to punch Michael Chandler in the face. I respect him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I feel like I like all those guys, but also want to punch them in the face really hard. You know that?
Christine's on.
That's why I think people get it twisted. It's like I want to punch Tony too, but me and Tony were at a bar one time, and he wanted to go move for move. That's the kind of guy Tony Ferguson is.
Mm-hmm.
Like not beat each other up, but he's like, show me something that you know, and I'll show you something that I know. It's like there's a reason this guy's good. He's out of his mind. Aren't we all though? Maybe not you, Doc. You got it figured out pretty good.
I don't know. There's something about.
What do you do? Jiu-jitsu though, yeah?
No, I do Kali or Eskrima.
Oh. Oh yes. I think you were telling me that, right?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
A lot of things that have not been brought into MMA that Eskrima brings. It would be another game changer.
See?
A lot of things.
We'll have to chat.
Yep.
Not on camera though, because we can't sell it for free.
Yep. A lot of things.
Yeah. I feel like I tried to hand fight a little better tonight, dude.
No, you did a lot of really good things.
And counter his jab with my right.
You're really technical. I mean, your right hand was the best it's ever been in all your fights.
Eric, you saw me hit that shuffle step?
Yep, big time. Big time.
I don't think I hit him though, but I threw it. And me, Duke and you, Eric, were both telling me about that. Get him to slip, and I purposely threw my right hand all the way to his shoulder.
Yeah.
And that's when we cracked him good with it.
Yep.
And did a lot of really good things. And let's not forget, you haven't been training.
I mean, literally,
Yeah.
no MMA training.
No, I'm so proud of you. Like,
Really?
No MMA training. Just pad work every now and then.
What?
And I was training for a triathlon. So I was in
That's
really
right.
good
We
shape.
talked about that.
Yeah. And I'm swimming like 6 miles a week, running 26 miles a week, and biking 50 to 100 miles a week. So I was in shape. Just wasn't in black belt jiu-jitsu wrestler shape.
Almost done.
Cool.
How many is that, Doc?
I don't even count. Whatever it takes to get the job done.
I know when Dr. D looked at it, he said, I think 10.
No.
I think
Last-
a little more.
More.
Oh, fun.
It's not that. It's not really more or less. What we're trying to
Yeah,
do
sometimes
is
it's
to make
the
it
cut,
look.
right?
We're
And
trying.
where it is,
We're trying to make it look really uber pretty. We want to be able to make it look like as if you never had it cut.
that's what I want to hear.
Just sends it out.
And hence, a lot of pressure on me because of what you do.
Well, at least what I do is, hey, this guy is a fighter and does this too, so it's expected to have some bumps. Well, if after this I can go to a bar in Philly when things open back up and somebody doesn't say hi to me, I'm moving out of the city. Sufficient. Go Birds. And I told Rob McElhenney I got an episode of It's Always Sunny for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where the gang corners me. I'll find
That would be funny as shit.
Oh my god. We can bring Cowboy back in, fight, milk it up. I mean, we could go all over with it. I think that would be so funny. And it's like, what circumstance do we have to come up with where they end up cornering me? You know, do
Just
they
do it.
kidnap my corners?
Short notice, 5-day notice.
It's 5 days, and I'm drinking at the bar with them, and we decide to take it. Charlie's my training partner. And just beat the living shit out of him for 5 rounds, and we go. D's got to try to hook up with me for sure. That's hilarious, and Rob will love that. Hope that won't happen. It'll be thwarted. And I hope, if Christine's still on there, I hope she didn't let everybody drink all those beers, because I know Jim will drink those Mad Elves if he gets the opportunity. And if he did drink them, that's fine, just replace them. Are you still on me?
Oh yeah. People asking questions left and right.
Oh, ask me some questions.
Oh, well, now they're giving Always Sunny in Philadelphia ideas with some.
Oh, what else is an idea?
Hang on, I'm definitely taking Felder to me with to a bar fight, Irish goat. You're a fucking legend. There's all this legend stuff. Let me scroll back.
How sweet was the song, guys?
Pretty fucking good.
It hit me, man. I was ready to go, but then it's so quiet, though. It's so...
It's flat, like no crowd.
I was like chatting with you. I'm like, another sip, please.
You still trying to do a triathlon?
Yeah, I'm going to race March 14th.
March 14th.
Challenge Miami. I'm going to be lame as hell in it, but I'm going to try to finish it and do my best version of my times and go out until I'm like, my lungs are bleeding.
Song gave ex-hunter goosebumps.
Good. I thought that was good.
Has this
Shout out to
whole
the UFC
experience
for that.
lit a new fire in you?
Yeah, big time. I had fun tonight. The pain, I felt more pain in a fight than I ever have, in a strange good way, where it wasn't muffled. It was more of a challenge, because it was just, I mean, it was literally just me and him. Like it's like a heated sparring match, but like I'm allowed to really KO the dude. I don't get yelled at.
How nervous were you walking in there?
The least nervous I've ever been. It was very strange. I even said to Eric Nixick in the back, and I was talking to other, I was like, is it okay? Like, I don't feel as anxious. I just feel kind of here.
Bless you.
He said something really cool. He's like, you're in whatever moment you're in. It doesn't matter. And then I was like, that's smart. And I thought back to my acting days too at UArts, where it's sophomore year. You know, just you have to be in the moment, respond honestly to what you're getting from the situation.
Would you go bald and keep the stash?
Shave my head?
If you, yeah, I don't know. It says, would you go bald and keep the stash?
I'm gonna bring back the beard. The stash was very November for my dad, and just kind of even Alex Trebek. I mean, how it all lined up absolutely perfectly. Trebek lost his life to pancreatic cancer recently. R.I.P. to such a legend. My father to the same horrible cancer. My first Muay Thai coach, and then it happens to be this fight presented to me in November right after that. It's Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. That's the other thing I want to do. I want to really get behind them a little more after this fight. My mom was talking to me about it before the fight. And she's like, this is also a really good opportunity for you to start doing that and giving back towards that. You've been talking about it a little bit, but now it's time to donate and get other people to donate.
Who's giving you your hardest fight?
Well, that one sucked pretty good. Dan Hooker. That was a war. That was just as crazy as this, but with the different environment. Edson, my God, I love that guy, and hate him at the same exact time. He's just
Plus, it was so hot there.
yeah, so hot that we were both dying
That
so
was
hard.
what made it crazy to eat.
He kicks so hard. I mean, that's definitely the worst strike I've eaten over and over again in a fight is his kicks. Just everything it hits, you know immediately right then and there you're going to feel that for a long time. And I'm glad to see him succeed recently. I know me and Danny Gay are both in the same room. Edson, we're sorry. We don't make the call.
Yeah, we're gonna get some heat.
Who, me and him?
Dan, you fought Edson?
Dan, you fought Edson?
I don't know. Blacked out.
Other things.
Is that there?
Just threw Danny Gay under the bus, didn't you? What
That's
other
a
questions?
What's your favorite cheat meal?
Well, recently they haven't even been cheat meals. It's funny because I've been doing so much damn cardio. I can eat whatever the hell I want. But recently it's been pizzas. Me and Christine getting pizzas from this one place in Media out by me. I'm cheeseburger over cheesesteak and hoagies from Little Hut down the street from me. Delicious. So hoagie, I would say a ham and cheese hoagie. I'm pretty basic. Oh, my nose feels nice.
Pizza's on its way.
Yeah, so pizza's been the go-to. I've been loving the carbs, and then I just wake up and run 10 miles, and everything's fine. I wanted to ask the people too, Brian. I know we talked about it a little bit. I was definitely built slightly different for this fight. I wonder if anybody noticed the difference in. I'm not saying like, oh, you didn't look as good or you looked bad, but from the training that I'm doing, I'm wondering if it is transforming me slightly into a different build, or did I just look exactly the same?
Interesting. Do you think you felt better? Different training?
I did.
Do you think
I
it
did.
made it better to your game here?
Yeah, I do. I really do. I think I need to add in many more elements that I've been missing from the game itself and wrestling. Number one, because there's a different cardio to wrestling than there is anything else that you do in this sport. And once somebody initiates the wrestling, the cardio has been effective for the rest of the fight. It doesn't matter what happens from that on. If somebody's really been grappling heavily with you, you start to feel it in your striking cardio as well. Whereas striking cardio, unless you're hurting them with your shots, won't necessarily slow down the wrestling cardio for guys. You'll see them shoot.
A lot of people
good?
said you look faster.
I
A lot of people said you look faster and
I
quicker,
felt faster.
leaner, looked less thick.
Yeah. I also wore tights this time instead of shorts, so that could have affected how my legs look.
Inside outs tomorrow, Christine says.
Ooh, yeah, there you go. Well, I'm not, yeah, late night, because I get in late night, so that'd be perfect.
How the sutures look?
They look.
Or shout out to what was just on Barstool's review and the pizza reviews.
That is a damn good job. What do you think about 13? If you had to guess.
Whatever it takes. I don't know. But
Everybody's asking how many, so I just.
make up a number.
I think 13.
Okay. 13 it is.
13. All set?
Yeah, champ. And then we'll talk if you want to bring some collie training in or escrima.
Yeah, why not, man?
To your
I'm out in Vegas enough. I'll just stop by and have like just show me a few things, not like throw me into the fire.
We're good.
We're actually,
Let's put it this way, McGregor started dying. So.
People say what you want about him. But I was trying to always
Yeah,
help.
last Friday I go, yeah, that's a collie move that we do.
you know, Justin Lemke's a world escrima champion.
Yes, I did know. Yeah, I've seen him doing that stuff.
Yeah, he's real good at it. Good martial arts riding coordination.
Patching me up good.
Thank you, Doc.
My pleasure, guys. Congratulations.
All the best.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, good to see you, brother.
Take care, hopefully I don't see you.
All right.
Yeah. See you never, Doc.
Too much. It's not your fault. Take care. All the best.
Oh, that looks, wow, that's actually kind of amazing, to be honest with you.
Thanksgiving.
Great job.
You too, Doc, thank you.
All right,
All the
guys.
best.